Hello fight fans, thanks for joining us at MMA Insider. Before we get rolling with today's news, show some love by hitting that like button and subscribing. Now let's uncover the latest happenings in MMA. Starting off, Colby Covington doubts Islam Makhachev is serious about fighting him. Moving on, Bobby Green isn't a fan of the way Grant Dawson fights. Lastly, Conor McGregor insinuates he is back in the USADA testing pool. Colby Covington doubts Islam Makhachev is serious about fighting him. Lightweight title holder Makhachev wants to chase dual champion status if he gets past Charles Oliveira for a second time at UFC 294 later this month in Abu Dhabi. Covington challenges Leon Edwards for the welterweight strap in the UFC 296 headliner on December 16th in Las Vegas, and Makhachev said he hopes Covington wins so he can fight him. Makhachev was responding to Covington's call-out, but Covington thinks Makhachev is just looking for clout with the response. Speaking to the media, this is what he said about Islam. You know, he's just saying that to get a headline. He ain't really gonna come out here and fight. He's another guy that he's going to run his mouth, try and hype up a fight, but he's never gonna actually step up and do it. Khabib did the same thing, so they know that American wrestling is the best. That Sambo doesn't work. He would get worked like any day of the week in grappling or wrestling in America. He's over there, you know, playing with sheep, doing his thing over there. Bobby Green isn't a fan of the way Grant Dawson fights. Green was booked to headline UFC Vegas 80 against Dawson, who is ranked 10th at lightweight. Yet, even though Dawson is the ranked opponent, Green knows he is the more popular fighter and admits he wasn't even familiar with Dawson until he got the fight booking. Once he got familiar with Grant Dawson, Bobby Green says he realized his opponent is boring and will look to hold him down for 25 minutes to win. However, Bobby believes he can make Dawson into an exciting fighter by making him stand and trade with him. Speaking to the media, this is what he said about Dawson. "Man, I didn't even know who that guy was. I never even heard of him, and that goes to his body of work. I think the issue is that, he's been kind of boring, you know? He's been in the Apex fighting, but had he been around these crowds, he'd already feel the pressure from the crowd." UFC star Conor McGregor has insinuated that he's back in the USADA testing pool ahead of his potential return to the octagon. For quite some time now, fans have been waiting for some kind of announcement regarding Conor McGregor's return to the UFC. It's been over 2 years since we've seen him in action, with many believing 2023 was going to be the year that sparked his comeback. The expectation when he does return is that he'll take on Michael Chandler. Chandler recently teased that he'd face off with Conor on a major card, with some believing he was hinting at UFC 300 next year. Now, it appears as if McGregor has confirmed he's back in the USADA testing pool. Earlier today, Conor posted the following on Instagram about his situation. "Find my targets, hit them. The consequences. You're going down. This is fighting. Sparring day with slick Nikolai Grozdev. Always a banger of a spar with the slick fella. Submitted my stuff to Nowitzki. Ball rolling. See you soon, you little light work." Thank you so much for tuning into today's video. Your dedication and support fuel our passion to bring you the latest and greatest in the MMA world. If you enjoyed today's news, please give us a thumbs up and share with fellow MMA fans. Remember to subscribe to stay in the loop with daily MMA updates. We've got a lot of exciting news, interviews, and analysis coming your way every single day. Your engagement helps us grow and serve the MMA community even better. Once again, thank you for being an integral part of our daily MMA journey.